3 weeks away on holiday, and this is what we come back to. So many flowers. It's so nice to see. A lot of flowers and a lot of weeds. It's a bit overgrown now, so there's a lot to do, but I'm looking forward to it. The wildlife patch is very overrun, but it's easy enough to clean. I think I will do a bit of a weed here and some deadheading. I think there's a lot of deadheading I need, but there's a lot of new things I haven't seen. So this is a white echinacea. I believe this is called Alba. And the sedums, oh my gosh, so nice. Huge. They look like cauliflowers, like purple cauliflowers. And yeah, so a lot of weeds, but doable. And the sunflowers are over, but there seems to be a lot of heads that I can cut off and maybe get seeds from to feed the birds over winter. This has always been a weedy bed, so that hasn't changed. The aubergine bed is looks a bit over, but I do still have aubergines. I don't think they will ripen much anymore because it's now October and the weather is getting cooler anyway, so I don't think there's any use to keep them in the ground any longer. And the same thing for the peppers as well. I do have a fair amount considering it's so late in the season, but I should be able to just harvest them green and compost the plants, but that probably is not something I'm going to do today. The tomato bed we had already cleared before we left, so it's not too bad. There's really nice flowers here. I believe these are Rebecca's, so those are still going really well. My walking onions still look a bit diseased, but Huthi looks really nice though. And my parsnips are crazy. I'm really looking forward to harvesting those, but I will wait for the first frost to take them out of the ground so they will taste a little bit better. This is clean, and this was brassicas and radish. I feel like this was like my kimchi bed. I was going to grow things to make kimchi over the winter, and I don't know if you can see, but it's not focusing, but that is a radish. I am going to weed out this bed and clean it up a bit because it needs a bit of care. This area is not too bad because we did cover it before we left with cardboard, and also it's not bad over here either. Not so many weeds going through the wood chips or anything like that, but this needs also a bit of fixing. Got some weeds that are a bit too much, and these, I don't know what these are. I never planted these. I've got to figure out what that is. I've never seen it before. I saw these leaves growing, and I knew it wasn't a grass, so I left it, and then this is what's popped up. But it's still really nice underneath the tree. There is a spider in my greenhouse door, so should be fine just to leave it. Inside the greenhouse is musty. It smells really musty, but there are a few little fruits and stuff here as well, despite not getting any water because my mother-in-law watered the garden while we were away, and we told her not to bother with the greenhouse plants because I wanted to dry these off anyway to be able to save seeds, because I don't have any more fish pepper seeds left. So this is a fish pepper, so I wanted that to dry off a bit, and the rest, wow, the eggplant is hanging on. But yeah, this just needs mostly to go into the compost now. Should be easy enough to just throw in there. Pergola is looking a bit sad. Still have some grapes, but they should be a bit too overripe to eat, so I'll just cut those off and compost them. Not too many grapes on the floor either. My strawberry bed is a terrible mess, and they look quite diseased as well, so I don't know if I should just start from the beginning again, because I don't know if this is fixable. They look quite bad, and that's entirely my fault because I've been a bit neglectful. But next door, look at the calyx. They literally are almost as tall as I am now. I didn't think these were gonna make it, but apparently they did, and they're slowly growing calyx. And the other brassicas are doing quite well as well. But that is a pretty good success for 80% neglect. My Maya lemon, don't think it's a Maya lemon anymore. I think it's just gone back to rootstock, so I think I will just get rid of this. Don't know what the rootstock of this Maya lemon was, so don't think it's gonna produce any nice Maya lemons in the future, which is a bit sad. This area, terrible. This is probably the worst part of our garden, which is not too bad. Just this one big strip is the worst part, and I don't mind that if it's just this one section. Other strawberry bed is a bit weedy, but a little bit more healthier than the other strawberry bed. The leaves don't have those disease dots like the other ones do, so I will still have strawberries if I decide to get rid of the other strawberry bed. And this were some brassicas as well, but I don't think they're doing as well as the other ones. They look a bit eaten, which is fine. That one definitely looks completely eaten. And there are some zinnias. I don't know if that's a bee or a fly, but I did have some zinnias here. And these were self-seeded from last year's zinnias. And in this bed was only cosmos left and some rudbeckia, because I had already pulled out the tomatoes because of the blight. But they are not doing, they're doing not that well, not that bad. So that's nice to see. These were beans, but they are definitely over now. And oh, actually that's a really big bean there, if you can see that. And that was a tomatillo, and we have some bell peppers and chili peppers as well. And that is a sage plant in the center. Needs a lot of cleaning. This section is probably the most prettiest right now. The dahlias are amazing, amazing. I have hundreds and hundreds of flowers right now, dahlias and mostly cosmos. It's so nice. Everything is in bloom. Look how beautiful they are. Oh, it's so nice. I feel like I have my own dahlia showdown. So beautiful. But it's very hard to get through. A lot of deadheading needed though. Got a lot of spent blooms, like this is a spent bloom. Oh, these are fire pots. Very nice. and a lot of weeding as well, but they look great. So I'm really happy with what I've come back to. Thanks to my boyfriend's mum for watering while we were gone. So that was a quick look around the garden at the beginning of October. Thanks for watching, bye!